Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be starting a new series, kind of. I want to do something with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, since it's my favorite game. So I decided the best course of action is to show you how I smoke bosses. So this is the Grovyle fight. And you can see that I have the Shinx Fang and the Shinx Claw for attack and special attack, and I have the Valiant Rock, which is the 2-star item for Riolu. Riolu Shinx, the powerhouse team. I like to smoke a lot of Pokemon. As you can see, one-shotting enemies in dungeons is extremely helpful in, saving PP and stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm activating Swagger is the only move that the Shinx can learn, or can use, because I want Grovyle to be confused during the first turn of the boss fight. So, the Valiant Rock being in my bag, being the item that boosts defense and special defense for Riolu. And I have both of my Pokemon power banded, so I have extremely high attack and I'm not in any danger of not hitting like an absolute truck. So Pupitar doesn't do anything in the fight, just wanted to let you know that. So, the thing about boss fights is that most boss fights have you spawning, like, imagine that the boss room is like a chessboard, right? And that the squares are like a chess squares. So the boss always spawns 2 forward and 1 to the left of your starter Pokemon, or your player Pokemon. So the boss can never attack on the first turn, and it always has to move towards you, or towards your partner. So you always have one free turn to use something like a Violent Seed, or just get the boss Pokemon to move in front of you. So if you want to use a Violent Seed, you can go ahead. I don't use a Violent Seed in this fight because I don't think it's necessary whatsoever. And for these fights, you always want to have at least something that can stun the Pokemon for one turn. So, such as a Stun Seed or a Sleep Seed. In this fight, I use a Sleep Seed because I want to get a couple of free turns. But a Stun Seed for your partner using Swagger, or something to give you a turn to use or get it with a confused status, or a status where it cannot attack you for a long period of time. XI Seeds are definitely the best item. I like to save my XI Seeds though. I do use a Totter Seed. I don't use a Totter Seed because Shinx has Swagger, so that's why I set it to Swagger, because I want Swagger to be activated in this boss fight. So here we go. The boss fight is starting. Again, I opt to go for a fake attack I opt to go for the light attack to bring it close to me. I use Screech there because I didn't know how Sleep Seed works, and then I throw the Sleep Seed. Alex uses Swagger, the Shinx uses Swagger, and I make a mistake here. I don't activate Shinx's move, so it uses Swagger again. And Grovyle's now at 4 times attack, so I need to be wary and make sure it doesn't hit me. So here I go in and activate its other moves again. I don't think I activate Thunder Wave because I don't need, or I do, okay. So I get rid of Swagger and I activate the others because I don't think I need Confusion anymore. Then I go for the second Screech. Now it's at -4 defense. Quick Attack does 81 damage, and I go for the third, which completely minimizes Grovyle's defense. Then I just start the Smoke Show, and we start blasting Grovyle with a, power-banded Valiant Rock Brick Break. And so here, I don't know what I'm doing. I make a mistake here and switch. So now it's only me attacking, but luckily Shinx goes for the quick attack and it does another high amount of damage, and there I finish Grovyle off with the Brick Break. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Peace out.